I've been playing Tama drums ever since I was 17 years old, and I've played many of the different lines, from Imperial Star to Star Classic, Maple, and now I'm playing the Bubinga shells. And to me, it's the most richest sounding Tama drum I've ever played. I mean, it's really the top of the line. They have the perfect combination of what I want out of a drum, which is attack, but you also want them to sing with tone. And the Bubingas really have the best of both worlds. So, throughout all of the different drum lines I've played with Tama, I think I'm happier than ever with the Bubingas. My previous kit was the Tama Starclassic Mirage drums, which are acrylic drums. And to be honest, the acrylic drums, more than anything, just looked awesome. It's still an amazing looking kit on the stage, but in the studio, I really wanted some good old-fashioned wood to beat up. So that's when I started looking for some different wooden shells. And when Dream Theater was making our latest album, actually Tama sent me a Bubinga kit and a Birch Bubinga kit. And on our latest album, I actually mixed up the two kits. So some songs are on one kit, some songs are on the other. And I love them both for different reasons. But when it came to putting together a new touring kit, I ultimately chose full Bubinga kit. I've been using the double kit setup now for, 7-8 years now, and it's evolved from tour to tour, but the idea essentially is this is two kits in one. A lot of people will see this massive kit with 3 bass drums and 2 snares and 2 thrones, and they think I'm just showing off, and how the hell are you going to play that? You only have 2 arms. I don't really play this whole thing in one shot. Really, the whole concept is 2 kits in one. And the idea came about because I was using a smaller kit for a lot of my side projects, a single bass, smaller setup, and I really was enjoying it. But I couldn't imagine scaling down for Dream Theater. So it was like, well, do I play a double bass kit or do I play a single bass kit? And then I said, what the hell? Why don't I just play them both? Put them side by side. So the whole idea is to have a big double bass setup on this side and a single bass setup on this side, and I go back and forth from song to song or section to section. And this particular setup is the same setup I've had for the last couple years. I had the same setup on the last tour, but the shells are different. But basically, on this side of the kit, we have a traditional double bass metal kit, typical big drum set, with 2 bass drums, 3 racks, a floor tom on each side, 4 octobans, and a wide range of cymbals and stuff. So that's the left side, and then the right side of the kit is a little bit more experimental, a little different. A smaller bass drum, single bass drum with a double pedal, a smaller size kick, a gong bass drum, 2 octobans, a single-headed tom. So really, there's no traditional toms on this kit. This floor tom from the left side of the kit kind of doubles for both kits, as does this hi-hat. This hi-hat is my main hat for the right kit and my X hat for the left kit. A lot of these cymbals right up here kind of double for both kits. With both kits, I have a Melody Master on each side. But my left side of the kit, which is the double bass metal side, I use my 14-inch Melody Master, which is the wooden snare. And on this side, I have my 12-inch steel shell Melody Master. The 2 thrones enable me to go back and forth or have a guest come and join me. I've had Scott Rockenfield from Queensryche, Alan White from Yes, Mike Mangini, Richard Christie, Charlie Benante, Jason Bittner, all these guys have come and played double drums with me through the years, and whenever I have another drummer friend at the gig, or if there's another band we're on tour with, I want to invite them up. It's fun, and that's the concept. Really two kits in one. Yeah, it keeps me and my tech very busy.
It's a lot of responsibility. As you can see, it's a fairly large kit. The whole left side of the kit is basically the same kit that he had from the get-go at the beginning. But then he started doing a lot of the side projects, like the liquid tension and stuff like that. And Tama had made some similar kits for him to use on that, and he really liked the feel of those kits. And he just sort of morphed it into adding on to the kit that he already had. Basically the same thing over the years. It's just gotten a lot bigger. I mean, with Dream Theater, it's the real technical music, so the drums aren't real big and boomy, and each drum has a solid hit or a solid note to go along with the music. But it's pretty much you try and get all the rings out. You try to get it short sustain on the drum. The trickier parts are miking it up. Luckily I have a lot of help here on the audio crew, but this kit's been very reliable. It sounds great.
The name of the new Dream Theater album is Black Clouds and Silver Linings, and when I went to Tama with that name, I figured it was wide open for a really cool finish. And they showed me a few different things, but this was a finish that they were working on, which really was perfect. The black and silver sparkle streaks, and our whole stage setup on this tour. We have clouds painted onto the amps and cloud backdrops, and basically everything on the stage is black and silver. So this finish was a perfect finish for the kit to be using on this tour.